It's track reviews.
Hey, hi. Hey, hello, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. Well, it is time for a track review, isn't it? It is. Yep, just check my watch. It's time. It's time for a track review. Going to be talking about this brand new track from none other than Hopsin, COVID Mansion. Yes, it seems that quite a few artists out there are making music during quarantine, making music during the pandemic, reflecting on that creatively. And who else better to do it than the man himself, Hopsin, who I thought previously had been retired, quit hip-hop. He was all done. He was finished. He was coming out with a track, or he did come out with a track, I want to say, that I talked about on this channel, which we will link you to at the end of this video, mind you, where he pretty much bowed out of the industry. It was his Sayonara Suckers type of song. You know, who knows when I'll be back? Well, April 2020 is when Hopsin would be back. I don't even believe it's been a full year. But it took the pandemic to bring Hop back to us. For whatever reason, he just saw the situation and thought not only did it need a song, but it needed a song about it. So let's just see what Hopsin thinks about, this whole COVID thing. He's certainly made some salient points on other topics when he has decided to write about them. So my expectations for this are high. COVID Mansion, Hopsin. Ba-bam! Okay, that's enough of that. I'm so torn on this. The beat is hard. As simple as the beat is, that piano sounds really nasty. That minor lead on that piano sounds really nasty and grimy and mean. As simple as it is, we've probably heard that same lead done a million different ways. Again, it's so simplistic and everything, but the beat is pretty good as well. And Hopsin's hook here isn't bad either. Get back, move back, step back. Y'all better not touch me. Hey, not a bad hook. And it plays into the whole, social distancing thing. So good hook, good beat, decent structure, verse, chorus, verse, intro, basic shit, sort of an instrumental outro bit. Nothing too complicated, but it works. Then there's the matter of the lyrics, which again, I am kind of torn on. He sets up the stage talking about how I assume it's true. I will take Hopsin at his word, at least just for the sake of this song, that he says he's stuck in Thailand, can't leave, can't go to the airport, can't see his family, can't see his son, can't, fulfill those dick appointments, so he says. He goes into a weird diatribe about how, he hates the pandemic, he hates the quarantine, and all of this is because somebody ate bat soup in Wuhan or whatever. It's Hopsin. He's known for his kind of coarse humor, being as influenced by Eminem as he is. Then beyond this, there was a really weird series of bars where he goes on about how because he's stuck in quarantine, all he can do is jerk off, and he goes into this with odd detail. If you're a Hopsin fan, you should be used to the penis bars at this point. I myself am not crazy about the Hopsin penis bars. They could have been left on the cutting room floor, and the song may have been better for it. But then going into the second verse, things get a bit more concerning. Despite a very smart kickoff, I do love the opening bars when he's talking about everyone stuck at home. And everyone's making a TikTok now, nothing else better to do. Every girl is starting an OnlyFans, nothing else better to do. Get your money, girl, get your money, girl. Supporting sex workers, okay, it's cool, it's fine, it's awesome. But then he sort of lends credence in a way. You don't really know how much to go at this because, again, it is Hopsin's humor, I'm sure, to an extent. But he starts lending credence to the weird 5G towers conspiracy. starting the whole virus and everything. But then he kind of doesn't really put the kibosh on that, and he leaves like a lot of, open-ended shit and speculation in terms of like the virus's origins and the media and all that. And I understand that there's going to be a level of that because, look, generally, not to get too political here, the government and various organizations and other governments, not just ours, dealing with the virus have not been the most transparent, have not taken the best and smartest actions they possibly could to prevent the spread, to help out people financially and economically during quarantine, and just to make sure that society's norms and values are maintained, during this really horrible time. So, of course, when you have that kind of scenario where people are left to suffer and die and fend for themselves in the midst of this horrible situation, you're going to have conspiracies. You're going to have people who are questioning the legitimacy of our institutions. You're going to have people who are thinking like, well, what if this is all like just to do something horrible to us? It seems like it really is within the realm of possibility, because if you're in a position to help, why would you not help? But unfortunately, there are just a lot of very greedy, self-centered people out there. And frankly, I don't even think many of them have the answers to this whole situation, this whole problem. So with what could have been maybe a salient critique of the world's response to this pandemic, Hopsin just kind of throws out a lot of conspiratorial crap and, doesn't really get to the heart of anything. But then from here, he transitions into a bunch of weird fucking bars that essentially boil down to some incel shit, where it's like, I'm texting you, bitch. Why aren't you responding to me, bitch? I'm texting you. I know you're home, bitch. It's quarantine, bitch. You're not anywhere, bitch. I don't know, man. Like, take a hint. If some girl that you're with is locked down in quarantine, and during that quarantine, she's with another guy, you are the third wheel. You are the other man. You are out of the picture. If she did not quarantine with you, you're not it. Even if you happen to be in a situation where you're gone and the option to quarantine with you was not there. So you don't got to be worrying about nobody texting you back. These bars are just fucking sad. Again, various sections of these verses that I think are funny, I think are clever. Others were very cringy, very conspiratorial, very penis, and very incel. So, with Hopsin, you get a little bit of a mix of everything, I suppose. So, Hopsin's COVID Mansion Anthem. Some cool elements to it, but some not good lyrics at all. But I guess in a way I'm happy Hopsin is back at it. Not sure if this will inspire many more tracks from the kid, but hey, you yourself are in quarantine, according to your song here. So you truly have nothing else better to do other than just make us a COVID-19 album, I guess. So why not? Let's do it. Hopsin, COVID Mansion. Let me know your thoughts on this track down in the comments if you have some strong opinions on it. And over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up or the link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano, Hopsin, forever.